Hello, everyone, once again. This is Rob, and welcome back to Media Awareness and another first reaction video, this time of the new Nightwish single that just debuted today. Before I get to that, though, a quick reminder the fundraiser continues, and your assistance is needed now more than ever. As many of you are aware, I am a disabled individual and I use a motorized wheelchair slash scooter for my everyday mobility as I am unable to walk whatsoever, and unfortunately I'm unable to use a standard wheelchair or any other type of motorized uh, scooter or wheelchair for that matter due to my limited dexterity and inability to function without this scooter. Uh, with that being said, my insurance will not cover anything at this point in time with regard to my scooter, and I am endeavoring to raise funds for the repairs needed. As those of you have been watching my channel lately know, I have been marooned, I guess you could say. My scooter has been out of commission, and I've had to have been pushed around my home by my son and various other individuals just to get me from point A to point B, which is not a comfortable situation for me whatsoever. That being said, I do have a spot fund account link below. Uh, the intention of the spot fund was to obtain parts necessary to replace them before they malfunctioned and be able to pay the trained technicians to do so. And unfortunately, in this case, I did not have the parts available or the ability to hire the technicians. So, any and all contributions to the Spot Fund account below are welcome. It's linked in two places directly below the title, as well as in a separate section below that. I do want to extend the gracious thanks to those who have contributed thus far, in addition to those who plan on contributing, as your contributions have and will make a world of difference in my life, and I truly mean that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you all, I love you all. On with this reaction. So, Nightwish has a new album coming out in September. It is currently August. It is August let's see here. It is August the 13th today. And uh, they have an album coming out on September 20th. It is called Guess Your Win. And I would advise you all, if you're Nightwish fans, to pre order now. That way you have your copy when it comes out. Um, this sounds like it's going to be a good album from the first single I reacted to a few months ago, uh, roughly. And I'm looking forward to seeing what this song has to offer. Of course, Nightwish really needs no introduction. They are really symphonic metal gods at this point, goddesses. And they really have sort of carved their own uh, place in music history um, as being sort of this driving force of symphonic metal. And I've had a unique relationship with the music of Nightwish. I had sort of initially when I heard it years ago, uh, it wasn't connecting with me, and uh, that happens with life. Now it connects with me on multiple levels. So it's a matter of, I think, perspective, maturity, uh, and topical um, concepts. And it's no different with any band or any artist for that matter. So I've really gotten into Nightwish. It's 1 p.m., just in case you're wondering. I've really gotten into Nightwish over the past year or so, um, and my friend Amy has is responsible for me really starting to dive into Nightwish and appreciate them for their amazing artistic ability and musicianship. So, I do want to let you all know, as always with all my reaction videos, you'll find this link below. I do this because the musicians and bands who create this music for us, the fans, do so with the utmost integrity and creativity, and they deserve all the credit in the world for their hard work. So always click on their source link. Also, you'll be able to watch the music video without me up there in a box somewhere like an untrained mime, for lack of better words. So, yeah, this is the first reaction. I have not heard this. It just debuted a few hours ago. So I'm excited, and I hope that you're able to watch this. If it's blocked, though, you can click on the link below. Regardless of whether it's blocked or not, though, do click on the link below anyway. That way, the band gets the clicks that they deserve, and they really work hard. So please do them that justice and that favor. And without further ado, I'd like to react to Nightwish, The Day Of, from the upcoming release Yesterwind, scheduled for release on September 20th, 2024. Here we go, first reaction. I'll be back following this video with my assessment of the song and video itself.
A new virus has now been discovered. You may be infected by mundane groceries.
In an unprecedented turn of events, astronomers have recalculated the flight path.
Several people have been evacuated from the site, but approximately 100 people fast
So there you have Nightwish, the day of, from the upcoming album release, Yesterwind, scheduled for release on September 20th, 2024. This song was interesting. It was less. The last single from this album, the first single, uh, was more predictable in my opinion. This was a. I did not expect the groove that this had. Had very much a rhythmic sort of groove throughout the verses, at least in my opinion. There was a really uh, downplayed vocal performance throughout the verses, which was sort of a fresh take for Nightwish. They hadn't done that in a while, from what I can gather at least, and it was really a departure, which was a nice thing to see them taking some risks with this new album and really paying off, in my opinion, as well. But um, the arrangement itself is interesting. I'm a little leery on the choir section. Whenever I hear a choir section, especially if it's children singing, I tend to immediately think of Pink Floyd's The Wall and Another Brick in the Wall. It's just how my brain works. Uh, so without the choir section, though, I don't think it would be as much Nightwish as it would be, if that makes sense, because it's sort of indicative of the um, bombastic nature of Nightwish in a good way, because that's their known uh, sort of trope as being this sort of bigger than life entity of this symphonic metal, um, gargantuan sound, and it adds to that definitely. But I do really like the verses a lot. I think they're really well put together lyrically. There's a lot going on, uh, a lot of references to apocalyptic scenarios. Of course, 1984 is mentioned, Y2K. There's a lot of that imagery in the lyrics itself, and those are the things that you know we've lived. We as a fairly recent uh, portion of individuals on this planet have lived through a lot, and we've lived through a lot in our own lifetimes. Even myself, about to turn 53 on Thursday, which I'm not. I'm not really looking forward to getting another year older, but it's just a number, right? Right, guys. Uh, but no, it's one of those things. Lyrically, there's a lot that is referenced. That's a lot that we have lived through, and that I've lived through, and witnessed. And including a global pandemic that we all just sort of emerged from, which is still going on, but it's obviously not as front and center as other um, topical stories of the moment of war and strife and everything else. So there's a lot to consider it lyrically, and it's really amazing piece lyrically and vocally. I do love the vocals. They're really powerful when they need to be, and they are just perfect, um, and just very much matter of fact when they need to be as well. To see the instrumentation, well, it's Nightwish. It goes without saying. The rhythm section is always solid with Nightwish. The production sound is phenomenal. Bass and drums sound really thundering. You got a great power there. The keyboard sounds are wonderful as well. as is the lead guitar work and rhythm guitar work. There's really a lot going on, and the choir section. It's not that it's bad. It just didn't really work for me. Um, it might down the line, but right now it just doesn't resonate with me personally. Uh, the video itself is striking. The video, I think, adds a whole another dimension to the song itself, and really takes you into the experience of the lyrics, and sort of helps you to paint this picture in your mind via the video. And I really like how it's done. It's really poignant, in my opinion, and definitely a quite impressive visual spectacle. And it's great. You know, I cannot say one bad thing about the video. It's a unique concept, having these individuals, you know, basically being drugged, um, being given these drugs while watching this footage, and then being sort of sucked out into that realm of existence, so to speak. Um, it's an interesting visual concept, and lyrically it hits home, I think, because of that a lot more as well. So yeah, there you have it. I really enjoyed it a lot, and I'm looking forward to hearing the new album once it is out and available. And I will be, of course, reviewing it, even if I do not have it in hand to hold and review for you guys. I will do a review based on what they post on Spotify once it is available. But I would like to own it, would like to have it in hand to be able to give you guys a good idea of the packaging and the artwork, etc. But if it happens, it happens. If not, oh well. Um, in the meantime, though, we do have two really outstanding music videos to reflect on, and what looks to be a fantastic album as well. So I hope you enjoyed this reaction, first reaction, to The Day Of from the new Nightwish album entitled Yesterwind. Once again, scheduled for release on September 20th, 2024. Pre-order your copies now and have them for when it comes out. This is Rob with Media Awareness, and I hope that you all enjoyed this reaction once again. And please consider donating to the Geek fundraiser. Your contributions are really mean the world to me, and they will help out tremendously at this current time, as I'm facing a dire consequence in my life. And it's like for a normal, everyday ambulatory individual having their legs just ripped off from under them, um, as I'm unable to move without assistance. So, any and all help is welcome. Thank you so much, everyone, and I hope you all have a wonderful morning, noon, or night, wherever you are. Take care. Bye.